My name is Constantine Adams, and welcome to my amazing record-breaking Legend of Zelda collection. Not only was Zelda the first game I ever owned, it was also the first game I ever completed on my own. So I really started collecting video games when I got my driver's license. I would drive from GameStop to GameStop, just following the buy two, get one free used game sales. And I would just amass huge collections of video games from the Nintendo all the way up to PlayStation 2. My collection used to look like just large rotating media shelves just full of video games. It was later in 2016 is when I started discovering amiibos. So these were actually the first Zelda items that I started collecting, part of my amiibo collection. I made it my mission to collect every amiibo, and a few years later, that's what happened. I had all the amiibos ever released, and after that, I sold 90% of my video game collection. That is the time when it really solidified for me to collect all the merchandise beyond the video game. Let me show you a little bit around my collection. So here we have the very first Zelda game I ever owned, and this is my actual copy from childhood. When I was a kid, I would get up out of bed, and if I heard the video game music downstairs, I would jump out, run downstairs, and just sit there and watch for hours. This is a really cool piece. This is a Spain exclusive Exen Castillos building block set for Ocarina of Time. I got this from a collector friend in the Netherlands, and it came to me in such nice condition. I decided to send it off to PSA and get it graded. It got an 85. I don't think I've ever seen one in such good condition. I might have the best condition and graded version of all time. So I love this thing. I truly love all of the Zelda games, and choosing one is kind of like splitting hairs, but if I were to choose one, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Twilight Princess. This is such a great game. It has wonderful art style. It just feels like a quintessential Zelda adventure. But I can't bear to even finish that statement without mentioning the original Zelda, Link's Awakening, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, pretty much all of them. So my collection is not organized in any one specific way. I do have some cohesive collections, like here. I have a lot of my statues from First Four Figures, which is the only licensed statue company for Zelda-related memorabilia. And as I come more, I have a custom 3D printed Link from Link's Awakening here, which my brother gave me a great birthday present one year. I usually just take items from my collection and put them where I think they look good. So the item I would love the most to top off my collection would be an autograph, any Zelda item autographed by the legend himself, Shigeru Miyamoto. So Miyamoto-san, if you're watching this and you need an extra for your movie, I'm your guy. But seriously, just the autograph would be fine. But I mean, I could be a merchant or something. It would be awesome. Just think about it. I've got the Hyrule Warriors. I've got Twilight Princess and Phantom Hourglass. Gashapon, really old vintage stuff from The Adventure of Link, Zelda 2, and Ocarina of Time. And these are a real gem to have a full set of Ocarina of Time real minifigures. Also these Bandai silver and green variant. So the main controversy around my collection is purely the fact that I've dedicated our entire basement to it. But I think that the fact that I display things very nicely and really take care of my collection really lessens the blow. But overall, I think my family thinks the collection is really cool, amazing, and they support me. They know that the collection is really important to me, that I love the hobby, and that nostalgia makes me happy. Lucas, what do you think about all this? What is?
I think that your record is really cool that you even have one, and that it's a collection record. Like, you have thousands of items.
I sure do.
So I could, if you're in the book,
yeah,
I could just look in the book all day.
I know, right?
Looking at you.
That would be awesome. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. So this is my 7-month-old puppy, golden retriever pup, Navi. She's named after the iconic fairy companion of Link from the Ocarina of Time, and she is definitely equally as annoying, but we just all love her so much. She's such a good pup. Navi, listen. So this arcade machine can play every single Zelda game that was ever made. So this guy was manufactured by a company called Retrocade. They're a company based out of Pennsylvania that makes custom arcade machines, and they had this guy and we worked together on it. I designed and placed the artwork on this full machine. It's a beauty. It's got everything you can possibly want or need to play lots and thousands of video games, including every Zelda game ever made. It's got a 4-player design here. The PC is built in here with huge bass, and yeah, this thing is a joy to play. I just love having it around. I have this. I don't really know how many of these there are. This was a sample promo, not really a promo, a sample that they used in marketing evaluation. And see, it says sample right on the back, approved sample. But I don't think this ever hit shelves. So very cool, maybe one-of-a-kind item, I'm not quite sure. We have some very rare items here. This is a set of 3 scrolls that were awarded in an Australian contest for a convention held out there in 8 different locations across Australia. Now, only 26 of each of these scrolls were ever made, and they were given out for contestants that entered in a 25-word or less description of why they're the biggest Zelda fans. I'll show you this large collection of keychains. I might be the world record holder for having the most Zelda keychains alone. This is just a portion of my collection that I like to display. I just love the way that they look displayed, and they just sound really nice swirling around. It's very fun collecting these keychains, and I'm still doing it today. That's 20 rupees right there.